nice card at the end of the stream of the last match here in semi-finals. Because we're in the semi-finals now, right now, JJ-kun. And with that, we have a new set of maps. JJ-kun, let's go into the maps.
And of course, since we are now into the next stage of the tournament, we are going to have a different set of right, of tracks. So it's going to be the Tower of Pisa. We have Boom Hill Tunnel. We have Temple of Vroom. We have Alleyway Sprint and Canopy Curve. Canopy Curve is quite honestly one of my most favorite maps here, as this is where me and Nemo, one of the participants from last time, actually drove backwards, and I'd have to say I won that game. But anyway,
Wow.
going into Group A, it's going to be here's going to be our players. We have Gyol, we have Poka, we have Lance V, we have Tiger June, we have Chera, we have Pangpon, we have Runner, and we have Newman.
Wow, these are the players that you are seeing right now. They just came in from a quarterfinals. Now they're here for the semifinals with a new set of maps. Now, if you were already prepared, you would have played both the quarterfinals maps and all the semifinals maps, and you would have been here today. So JJ-kun, props to these players for having the endurance to get into this part of the match. And now Lobby is ready.
Right, let's immediately just get into our game. This is gonna be quite hard. We're not gonna be seeing Celerity, the God Master, in our Group A, as we're gonna be seeing them on Group B instead. So now let's find out who's gonna be moving forward to our grand finals.
Dominate this portion of the tournament already in semifinals, and if you get to the finals, you have a chance to get a lion's share of the prize going into the tower right now. Let's see, Lansby already maintaining. Oh, and there's somebody riding a ramen cup later. Let's see if we can get to see them right again. Oh, that's Tiara! Tiara is riding the ramen cup. Oh, what a cute ramen. It now reminds me, JJ-kun, of all the ramen that I eat. And I'm now seeing it being raced in a semifinals tournament. Right? So,
right.
Wow,
And,
amazing.
Right, we'll be talking more about the Jin Ramen Cup, Ramen Cart later on today. But right now, let us focus into our race lands. V right now coming in up top along with Pangpon right now into that of the second place, Tiger Jun into the third, and Gyol into the fourth. And right now, Lansby was able to secure the first place spot along with Pangpon in second, Tiger Jun in third, and fourth for Gyol. That is actually quite a kind of hard, right? It's kind of hard to do as well, especially with this kind of competition. But Lance B is going to be our first placer in this stage.
That's right, and that's going to be a quick one-lapper right there for our first map in the Tower of Pisa. You know, Tower of Pisa is actually leaning a bit every time for every year, but they actually fixed it, JJ-kun, so that it doesn't get more, doesn't lean more every year. They fixed it so that it's just going to be leaning like that forever. So anyway, we're going on to the next map, Boom Hill Tunnel, and this is going to be the second map for the semifinals. Another map that you can see has a lot of turns, a lot of curves. Though I'm seeing like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sharp curves. Right, there are sharp sets of curves for our players. So let's see how well they perform in this match.
Right, and here we have it into our second map. Let's find out if Lance V is going to be able to get the first place once again. Tiger Jun right now, however, is trying to get it's currently the first place spot. Of course, Gyol here, we can't dismiss Gyol's prowess as well as being one of the returning players as we have in this tournament. But right now, look at the zigzags. It's going to be able to give a lot of bumps into our players. It looks like Poca is going to be the first one right now in this map. But of course, we have to remember as well that this is a one lap map. So definitely your placements at the mid stage, at the mid track, is really detrimental if you are on the losing end.
Ooh, I think someone just got bumped right there, JJ Kun. But while that is happening, Yol is maintaining his top position. But some of the other bumps are happening right now, moving close at second. And now you can see Yol, not a perfect run though, gets overtaken by Moomin while he bumps on the curve right there. And Lance V gets second. And of course, Poca gets third as well. So that was a very detrimental curve and bump for Yol as he gets fifth. So JJ Kun, we now have Moomin for top 1, Lance V for second, and Poca for top 3.
Right, and I mean, you know, Lance V, this point 18 large amount of points to get ahead, and of course there's still 3 more races for.
Yes, that's right, JJ Kun. And surprisingly, in this map, Tiger June is the track titan, but now we can see Yol leading the pack yet again. This is not going to be a 1-lapper, but again, instead 2-lapper when you can see Moomin close at second, trying to catch up to Yol while he's in first with a huge curve right there. No, let's see, someone is going to get dropped right there, but nope, of course, these are pro players that we're seeing right here. Moomin close at second, will Pang Pond close at third as well. Nice U-turn, no hits on the side. That's why Yol is ahead. Nope, they're gonna evade those rolling boulders right there at this part of the map.
Right, and of course, look at this though. Yol is still at the first place spot. Pang Pond right now is on the second place spot. We all know that these two players are, you know, these two players are really the top runners, honestly, of our current group right now in this stage of the tournament. But of course, Moomin is right here as well. Was able to take over Pangpon and is now into that of the second place. But Yol has access to double nitros and not going to let Moomin take over them at all. But right now, Jera is on the third place. Pangpon actually went into the fifth place.
Wow, what an upset. Look at that. Poca just got hit by a boulder. I guess got flattened as well. Yol is now currently leading the pack with the top 1 position. Jera close at second they're now trying to catch up, but now it's the end of the map where you can see Yol on top, Jera at second, and Moomin at third. And Poca, even though getting trampled on by the boulder, gets it fourth.
Right. Oh man. You see how consistent Yol is still into the first, second placement? That is just showing how strong Yol is. So I'm really interested to see how Yol is going to go against players such as Celerity and of course alongside with Pang Pond as well, because these are the and Cher as well, right? These are players that are returnees. These are returnee players, so man, just going against Celerity is definitely quite a match, honestly. But right now, let's find out what's going to be the score here for the 4th map that we have.
That's right, we're now here at the 4th map. You can see runners trying to maintain his top position, but still anyone's game with that sharp right curve right there and into the highway going in. Jera is maintaining his top position and Yol close at second. Quite a consistent performance as well with Lance V right now at second. And Yol is now at third and really far behind from the top player as of the moment, which is Lance V. But then again, still anybody's game, and you can see right here, Lance V is still maintaining his top position against Tiara. They're just fighting it over, and you can see that they're already going into a narrow portion of this map, and this is going to be a chance for Tiara, and he does overtake Lance V for the top position.
Right, and here we have it, Lance V right now instead of the second place. Terra is on the first place, of course, showing us the prowess as well of being a very good player. This map is one of the maps that I actually kind of hate the most. Whenever I get to play in this map, I almost always lose uh, whenever whenever I get placed in this map. But right now, we're not talking about me. We're talking about the players. Right now, look at the bomb coming in into Lance B, but Shara right now going over a very beautiful S curve right there. And of course, was able to just get this right as well. And now we're going to have a very sharp turn here. Lance V is going to get bumped, but very beautiful recovery coming in from Lance. But of course, that is going to be costing one nitro boost as well coming in from the charge. And look at this though, Chera is maintaining this lead right now. And Lance V, never mind, was able to get away, but is going to get taken over as well by Mumin, and Gyol is right now on to that of the second place, followed by Lance V. You know, this group is, I'd have to say, all of them are currently on the equal footing. You don't know who is going to be on, what do you call this? You don't know who's going to be on the, who's going to be first.
That's right. There's like, it's all up in the air right now. It's just these players are just competing at another level. JJ Kun, they're trying their best in each and every turn, and you can see, I'm seeing just Gyol performing really well right now, and he's performing so well that he has a kind of a secure point sum right here, and in terms of the points, you can see that Gyol, wow, okay. Gyol is 27, Lance V is 27. Mumin is actually the one who already has the top spot. But on third and third, or second and third,
Right.
actually
I mean,
tied, dude. Wow.
I mean, that is what I'm saying, man. That is what I'm saying. Like, you don't know who's gonna be winning this tournament, as all of them are on equal footing. No one is always on the top place spot. So whoever, like, say Chera might have gotten the first place spot right now, but it's always ensured that the next map is going to replace Chera as the one in the first 3 placement spots. But right now, it looks like Chera is going to be the first one. Tiger Jun is on the second, and of course Boca is on the third. As you can see, Gyol and Lance, the one leading, of course, the one leading the total points is nowhere to be found in the top 3 spots placements. But never mind, just like that, Gyol heard me and said, well, you said that I'm missing, but I'm actually here all the time, always has been, and I'm now the first one in the placements.
That's right. And while he's on the first, right close at his back is Sierra trying to bump him right off the top position with a possible overtake right on this curve. And now, while we're looking at that, Boca is close as third, or not really as close as he might seem, because right now it's still between a fight between Gyol and Tierra for the top 1 position, and we see that Gyol is actually performing really well, not really having bumps right here and there. But again, Tierra, just one good performance into a curve and he gets to overtake Gyol. And now top 3 is Tiger June and top 4 is Mumin. Let's see if this continues on after that. And what a bump right there for Tierra. He's not going to be able to catch up to Gyol with that kind of performance. And let's see, almost in, this is what we call an intestine type of track right here, JJ Kun, wherein you can see a bunch of S curves going in to the last portion of the map. Gyol is uncontested. Well, Tiger June gets a top 2, overtaking Tierra, a top 3. Wow. JJ Kun.
And now,
wow.
Man, it looks like Gyol, Chera, Lance, V are secured the grand finals. It looks like, but I'd like to wait. I would still like to wait into the final
Tie.
into the final tie. Right, exactly, man. Like, no. Sorry, no, I don't want to see a tie anymore. I mean, maybe sure tie in the first 4 or in the last 4, yes. But in between,
Well,
oh god, no.
I think there's a tie.
What do you mean, good
I
luck?
think there's a tie. I think there's
What-
a tie,
what's-
dude.
Why?
Quick math.
I just got a
Nope,
good luck.
Just kidding.
Okay.
One, Gyo. Top 2, Moomin. Top 3, Lance V. And top 4, Sierra. So again, our top 4 who are moving on to the next round, which is the finals. It's going to be Gyo, Moomin, Lance V, and Sierra. 4 different countries represented right here, guys. So we have one represented for each country on the top 4 right there. JJ-kun, no ties here. And we are really excited because this next group, well, it's also going to be one of the biggest, as you can see, because, well, JJ-kun, it's like we're watching Celerity right here. But, of course,
I mean,
let's
it's
not
not-
forget, there's top 4.
It's not. It's like. It's not. It's like. It is.
It is.
Because we're gonna
Yeah.
be seeing celerity. Those are 2 different things, man.
Wow. Yeah.
Tripping. And right
We're
now,
just
let's
watching.
let's show the players. Sorry, the viewers who's gonna be playing. It's John TRQ. It's Bart Z. It's Tantai. It's Inch. It's Celerity. It's Quaza. It's Joki and Jongi. Man,
Wow.
it's Thailand versus Singapore. It's Thailand versus Singapore, man.
Seven Thailand players and 1 Singapore. So 1 Singaporean player. Yeah. This is an amazing match, and again, as we said, this is the Celerity show right now, JJ-kun. It is the Celerity
This is the celerity
semifinals.
show now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
wow.
Is this even the no, man. Like, this is not a semifinal. This is not the semifinals. This is a celerity show. Now.
Yeah.
If celerity is going to get another 50,
50.
and oh my goodness, I swear, if celerity gets another 50, that's 15 games in a row. Nexon would need to give this man some award, some kind of
Okay.
recognition. They need to.
Celerity card.
But let's now get into the lobby. Celerity card, that's actually
Yep.
quite a very good idea. But
Yeah.
let's get into our match. Of course, Tantai here. We all know, of course, as well, Quaza as well. Tantai, Quaza, these players are track titans. Barza is still here as well, along with I would call this along with Celerity. So let's find out if Celerity would still be able to maintain this not undefeatable, but like undefeated streak.
Yeah, and I'm actually looking at maybe there's a chance for a hashtag Celerity Go 150. It's like, no, this is not a telecom promo. This is actually a hashtag for Celerity to go 150 with another perfect score. Because if he does win another or get another 50 points, he's just going to get a total of 150 points. And I'm really optimistic that it might happen, considering his performance here, JJ-kun. He's far ahead of Tantai right here, maybe even
Oh
2
my
seconds ahead of
goodness.
Tantai. Dude,
Oh my goodness. Really? Like, really?
oh,
Okay, you know
there
what?
you go.
Okay.
Reset.
Oh, okay. There's a reset, of course. Celerity right now is on the 3rd, and Quaza and
Look at
Tantai
that.
just broke the record of the undefeated streak.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, it was
Look at
it was
that.
nice knowing you. It was nice knowing you, Celerity. It was nice knowing you, Celerity. I guess I'm
Look at that.
I, it was nice knowing you, Celerity. Thank you for the 10 win streak. So, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Look at that. And it's just, you know, Kwasa just broke the streak. You know, it means that gods can fall. You know, it's like the titans like Celerity can fall, especially early on into the map. So this shows that the other players that we are seeing right now are really so good as to going into the semifinals that Celerity just got top 3 in that map. So let's see how well this is going to go. What look at that. Tantai just got sidetracked right there in the force or the pillars of the gate. And now JanTRQ is leading the pack. And look at that bump. It's a chain reaction of bumps towards the other players right there. JanTRQ leading the pack with Inch close at second. Celerity at third, now getting bumped into with Joki at third. JJ Kun.
TRQ. TRQ still leading the pack here. Quaza into the second, Inch, a CR Inch into the third, and Parza into the fourth. Celerity, oh my goodness. I wonder what's happened to Celerity though. Like, we've seen how dominant Celerity was, but right now Celerity is currently at the last place. What happened?
Wow, I'm actually curious as well as to what happened here. Is he even gonna finish? 6 seconds. Oh, what happened right there? Oh no, two guys are not gonna finish. That's gonna be almost a 0-pointer right there. Just at, yeah, he still gets 0 point right there. But wow, what an upset. Is he going to be able to catch up? No points right there. 0 points for Celerity during this round. Oh,
Ooh.
wow. Look at this.
Bro.
It's, wow. Oof. Oof. How hard is this going to be, JJ Kun? How hard is this going to be for Celerity to catch up?
I don't know, man. Like, this is kind of hard to watch. Like, you watching the person that you admire, the person that you have been looking up to, you know, getting those 10 win streak from last week going to tonight. That's quite huge. I mean, I'd have to agree with you with what you said. Like, there's the mental fortitude being played here right now as well. When, you know, last week they only played like 5 games. You know, earlier they already played 5 games, so definitely, I'd have to say they've already used their energy and probably is a little bit tired now. But that isn't an excuse in a tournament. In a tournament, whatever happens still happens, regardless if you are tired or not. And right now, Quaza is at the top of the chain.
That's right, JJ Kun. And let's not forget that the finals is going to be much worse, wherein it's possible that you're going to be playing 20 rounds in a row, JJ Kun. So that's going to be a bit hard. No, some of the other people just got hit by that boulder, and Quasa maintains his top position right now with Tantai close at second and Inch at third, and they're trying to block or trying to dodge those spikes with Tantai fighting it with Quasa going on and crossing the lap marker going into the second lap, JJ Kun.
Ooh, Quaza. He's on the lead. Quaza's on the lead. Quaza is here, my friend. Tantai.
Ooh, gets
Trap
trapped.
Titans. But Celerity is still trying to, you know, get their revenge. And I don't think Celerity is going to be able to take their revenge if this goes on Tantai right now was able to overtake Quaza and take the first place spot, and now Tantai just needs to not have any mistakes, not have any bombs right here if they want to get this one up. And now Celerity from the third place spot is now in on the sixth place. We might not see Celerity in grand final.
Oh no. Oh no. Celerity just got a bump a while ago, JJ-kun, on the portion of the map where there were a lot of boulders, and that just was devastating for him. He was not able to catch up. But now, of course, we can see Quasa and Tantai, who were fighting for first and second. Now Tantai getting first and Quasa getting second. Being more consistent, I would like to see the whole tally a bit later on this fourth map. 2 more maps left, JJ-kun. And, yeah, 2 more maps left. And let's see if they're going to be able to catch up. Oh man, look at that score. It's so far. So far.
You know, even if Celerity gets, wins this at 29 points, even if Celerity wins the last 2 maps, that's only going to put Celerity at 29 points. Knowing the fact that John TRQ, Partzu, Tantai, John TRQ at 14, Partzu at 15, Tantai at 21, Quaza at 28, Oki at Joki at 19, 13, Jongi at 11, and Inch at 5. I think it's only ever guaranteed that Celerity is going to, go over the points over Inch, but never reach top 4. I don't think that's going to be possible, even if Celerity, okay, even if Celerity, man, gets 20 points.
Yeah, I agree with you, JJ. It's mathematically not possible right now for him to catch up, considering his performance in this map. It's going to be at best for him to get top 2. And look at that Quasa. Quasa is just really making it hard for his competition to catch up. And you can see Celerity right there close at 3rd, trying to get into more points, and it's really also far behind Tantai. It's also nearing the end of the map, and this is going to be the final stretch for them to close off the second lap of the map. And Quasa is still way ahead, and oh, there you go, Celerity just got overtaken by Partsa right there, and another bump as well. Look at that, JJ-kun.
Oh my goodness. Quaza and Tantai really showing how dominant they are in this, part of the stage of the tournament, making sure that they're always the first and the second, and just like that, they just guaranteed Celerity not to get into the into the finals, grand finals. Now everyone is using Ranger with exception of Inch. Quite interesting as well.
Wow.
With these cards, but still, it's quite unfortunate to see Celerity fall down like this, especially at the semifinal rounds. Celerity might have been able to be dominant at the top 64, top 32, but this is far more important than any of the stages, because this is, of course, the only this is the stage of the tournament where it's going to be dictated who's going to go in for the grand finals. But right now, Tantai at 29, we have Quaza at 38, so it doesn't really matter what the position is in this map. But John, TRQ, and Partsa.
Yeah, JJ-kun, I'm seeing here that there might be a situation here where Celerity may be able to catch up. If he does get the top points, he's going to get 25. And if Parza and John TRQ don't get the top two, then he's already there. There might be a tiebreaker right here. So let's see.
No, I don't think so. I don't think that there's going to be a tiebreaker doing the maths here, supposing that Celerity gets the top spot here. But you know what? That's enough of Celerity. Let's focus into our game. John TRQ is going into the first place. Of course, gets that snake section very beautifully. And of course, Partsu is going to be able to overtake. But John TRQ is going to answer back by taking that spot for themselves. But of course, Partsu is not going to let that slide as well. Takes a first place spot for themselves as well.
That's right. Jan TRQ is now leading the pack with Partsa close at second. Jongi is now close at third and now overtaking Partsa into second. And now you can see Jongi getting the overtake into Jan TRQ nearing the end of this match and now going over the bridge. And he's now leading the pack right ahead. Jan TRQ not so close to Jongi in the last portions of this match. And let's see if he maintains this top one position with Partsa close at third and Dantai at fourth. Now into a U-turn and another huge curve right now. Another U-turn and another curve and another. This is going to be the end portion of the map where these players have to maintain their curves and drifts and going into the boost as well into the last portion. Let's see if Jongi maintains top position and fighting it off with Jan TRQ maintains it and gets top one. Jan TRQ close at second. And there you go. That's it. Wow, JJ-kun, this is one of those plot twists that you see in movies. And now it's, again, life imitating art. We have seen Celerity go up the hill, and now he's right here with us. Right here with us.
What do you mean? What do you mean right here with us? Man, don't say things like that, bro. Like, that's scary. That's really scary.
He's here at our level, dude. No. He's just so good.
Level? No. No.
He's just so good.
No,
he's a league of his own in the first group 64 and the round of 32, but now it's kind of a fatigue. And in terms of consistency, I'm seeing more of that happening with our top four players now, and I'm really interested, JJ-kun. Who are the top four that will be moving on to the finals? Let's see.
Right. So Plaza is 41, Tansai at 34, and John TRQ at 26. Of course, going to tie up with Jongi at 26 as well. This is what I'm telling you, doing some quick math. So there's no tiebreakers that's going to be available. But quite unfortunately for Partsu and Celerity, not being able to reach, of course, with Joki and Inch as well, not reaching our grand finals. But Kwaza, Tansai, John TRQ, and Jonki actually showed us quite a dominant display of performance tonight in our semi-final groups, and of course at the group stages earlier today as well.
Yeah, props to Kwaza for getting top one positions for those three maps that he played, 1, 2, and 4, and that's actually quite a feat as well, getting 41 points right there. Moving on to the finals, to our players, and congratulations to our top four for this match, and they will be fighting it off here on the finals, and that's going to be on another day. That's going to be day 3, JJ-kun, and I think we owe something to the viewers of this stream. I think they're waiting for something right now.
Right, and we are going to be showing you the code right now for the 3 days of Tyranno card. So if you haven't got that Tyranno card, make sure you redeem this code. Okay. You redeem this code right here. See
here.
No, on your other side. On your other side. There you go.
There.
See for 4D2 4D2 TRO. So
Yes.
that is going to be the code once again. C Tour 4D2 TRO. So that's the redeem code for the Tirano for 3 days. And of course, let's have a recap of everything that happened, of all the points that we've had tonight, and of course, know who's going to move up into the grand finals.
In the quarter group A, Gyol, Kwasa, Tantai, and Moomin went to the semifinals.
And for Group B, Chera, Polka, Joki, and Inch.
And for quarter group C, it was Jan TRQ, Pangpon, Lance V, and Horus who moved to the semifinals.
And last but not the least, for Group D, it's going to be Celerity, Partsu, Runner, and Tiger June.
And for the semifinal Group A, these are the players who will be moving to the finals. It's going to be Gyol, Moomin, Lance V, and Sierra.
And of course, for the second half of those who are moving into our grand finals, Kwaza, Tantai, John TRQ, and Jonggi.
Now, again, guys, just a reminder, this is going to be, our finals is going to be a different point system. Our players are going to are going to play about 20 rounds. So this is where your endurance is going to kick in, because the first player is going to get 80 points when he wins the next round, or when he gets the top points on the next map. He instantly wins, or we instantly stop the tournament and crown the champion. But if he doesn't get, or if they don't get the top spot, the race just keeps going on until someone who has reached 80 points gets the top spot. Now, JJ Kun, that's going to be really tiring, and I'm really ecstatic to see, or really excited to see how it's going to go for the final day.
Right, and of course, while we can't wait, of course, I can't wait to see the grand finals as well, but that is going to be on hold, put on the wait, as we will get there this Friday for the grand finals. But while waiting for that, make sure you redeem this code right now, of course, for the Tirano. It's C Tour 4D2 TRO, and make sure you save up this code, because once again, we are your casters. My name is JJ, and with me is Excelsior. We'll be right back for the grand finals of the Race Master Blazing Track Kart Rider Rush Plus Southeast Asia Tournament of 2021. We'll see you then.